Here we go, going to 54, wide in.
Here's Prescott. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54, going to 50.
Prescott to throw it. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here we go, going to 54, wide in. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 53. Hey, Chip, here we go, 46. 26.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Cameron Hayward. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. On the return, Austin. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
34-yard line.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Bro, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Go, get out there, get out there. Kill.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it 2nd down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
Yeah, here we go. Done. Hey, 47. 47. Here we go, 46, 46.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Yeah, here we go. All right, in. Here we go, kill. Under.
No score after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Sweat, all right, in. We're going to 54, all right, in. Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. 46.
Prescott. And he is caught by Lamb. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Good. All right, in. Here we're going to 54, all right, in. Hey, kill. Here we're going to 53. Here we go, going to 54, all right, in.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll drop this down to Williams. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. His throw incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Here we go, 47. Hey, 47. 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
To the air again, Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. 26.
Williams into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
Yeah, Here we go.
Now they send a man in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal.
Hey, 47, wide 8. Here we go, 46.
Here's Prescott. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Got his man, it's Warren. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. In the end zone, it's a safety.
Normally we think about big swings and scores before a half. We think offense, but this time their defense made the play. Instant pressure off the snap, and they weren't going to let him find a way to escape.
So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Fielded at the 20.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide 8. Here we go, go to 54, wide 8. Here we go, 46, 46, 47, 26.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
49-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Wide 8. Got it. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott now. Here's one deep for Pickens. Touchdown! George Pickens, 51 yards. And And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is good as they extend it out now to a 9-0 lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's got his target. That's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Catch made right side by Wilson. Down the right sideline. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin, an even 90 yards. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Yeah, here we go. 1-8. Hey, 47. What do you think?
Prescott off play action. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Kill. Switch it, hey. What do you think?
Throwing, Prescott. That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Now a running play here with Lamb. I don't think anyone in the building threw it right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a 3rd and long situation forthcoming.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Yeah, here go 47. 1-8.
To throw is Prescott. He's got it at the 15. And he's is going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
What do you think?
Off the play fake, Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. For the lead, here's third and goal.
Yeah! Here we go. Go right in. What do you think?
Prescott to throw it. Well, back foot throw there is incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal.
Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, 46, 46. 47. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Wide in. What do you think?
Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. This is caught. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the 9-yard line.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. Room here to run. He's still on his feet. Now look out. He's to the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren, 91 yards. And the Steelers use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, yeah, here we go. Hey, kill. Wide, hey. Here we go, 47.
Here's Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. 26.
Now Prescott. Finding space at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Wide, Here we're going to 53.
Now Dak. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
To throw, Prescott. He's got Pickens, complete. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Not in any rush offensively.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Rodgers going to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet.
Hey, kill. 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47.
Here's Prescott. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Steelers' 26-yard line.
There we go, kill. Go, get out there. Hey, 47. Here we go, 46. Then we're going to 53.
Now Prescott. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Here we go, going to 54, wide in. 47, here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54, wide in. What do you think?
One last shot now for Prescott. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here we go, 46.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. It's complete, and that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a two-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for two. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful two-point conversion.
Some sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from AT&T Stadium.